Hi Gemini, welcome to your April 2020 Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Journey reading. It's just an overview for the whole month, and then I take it week by week as we go along. So let's get a look at this. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, click that little bell, get notified for when I upload videos, and for those who are returning, thank you so much. We're growing by leaps and bounds, which reminds me, last announcement, right next to or below the link to the extended video, which there will be one, is a link to the Priestess Lounge, which is a private Facebook group that we're growing from subscribers like you over on Facebook, where it's a little easier for me to do live readings for the collective of a smaller group. So we're also in there sharing our thoughts, our experiences, memes, anything uplifting and supportive for those in the Twin Flame Soulmate community. So please feel free to click that link. It takes you direct to the group. There's one question, it's a checkbox, and all I'm looking for is where you are on your Twin Flame Soulmate journey, and then you get instant access. So we would love to have you join us there. Okay, I am pulling two cards here, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine from Energy Oracle, just to see what kind of energy you guys are going to be working with this month. Both came out in reverse. Masculine gets woman holding a coin in reverse, and the feminine gets hostilities in reverse. So let me take a peek at that. 42 for the masculine, 4 and 2 is 6. That's balance and stability. When I say stability, I mean it's balance. 6s are stable energies. So reversed, it says this card reverse could indicate that you're feeling unsure or fearful about finances or some health issue. It could also reveal a lack of value for yourself and your own life. Pointing says someone else. When this card comes in reversed, it shows a woman who may be reducing your own money or simply may not have your best interests in mind regarding your financial affairs. It could also be someone who devalues or criticizes you or causes you to doubt your own value. It could even be that the harmful energies of a woman from the past are still influencing you today. Be aware that you don't have to let anyone else's negative vibration influence you at any time. Release any toxic connection and know that you are free to define and value yourself no matter what. That is a nice energy. I mean, it came out reversed, but I feel it is, for this masculine, it's about valuing themselves, seeing their own sense of self-worth, not depending on it to come from someone else. And it could be within a connection, so we'll have to see what comes up. That might be a harbinger of things to come. The feminine gets card 26. 2 and 6 is 8. 8 is about you're nearing the work is paying off, is what 8 means. So it came out in reverse. This card reverse marks the end of hostilities for you. Yay! There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you, and the universe is supporting your own internal shifts as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take, and it may seem on the surface that things are slow in getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved. I like when this card comes out reversed, and I appreciate that it came out for you here, Gemini, as you are the first ones up for these monthly readings. And so no hostility, find your self-worth, know your value, know your worth, all good messages for our divine masculines and feminines. All right, so please know that I'm pulling cards for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, but if you feel I have it reversed, just switch it. It does not invalidate the reading whatsoever. I am reading for the collective of Geminis, Sun and Rising. If it doesn't speak to you, then you can choose to watch the videos in this series that align with, let's say if you're here as a Gemini, that align with your rising sign. And you can also watch the videos for the sun and rising of your divine counterpart, which would make you a cross watcher. If you are here as a cross watcher, welcome. I can hear my garbage truck coming. Like, am I going to be able to talk over this? Yes, see? Okay. So before I go any further, I'm just going to show you where we're starting. Masculine, feminine. So this feels very powerful to me, that there's a masculine I'm speaking to here, whether you're the Gemini or you're the divine counterpart here's a cross watcher. There's some pain involved, and this pain comes from a sense of not feeling valued. Guys, when I look at Quick Player, has everything reversed, so you're just going to have to bear with the old lady who can't figure that out. Still been doing it for months, can't figure it out. So yeah, so in this case, because that card came out reversed, there's a question of not just your own sense of self-worth or your sense of value, but how someone else may be treating you in a way that seems to be devaluing, right? And that feels to me like it's causing some heart heaviness. We'll see. It is possible this is third-party energy, but I don't have enough cards to figure that out. And for the feminine, beautiful energy here. We get endings and new beginnings with the world, Aquarius and Capricorn. I really feel that the energy of the figures almost look similar. The end of hostility brings the, endings of one chapter and a beginning of a new chapter. So I really feel there's been a big shift here for the feminine, and the masculine is struggling a little bit. So I will clarify all of this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the energies for divine masculine, divine feminine. Where are they on the journey for the month of April? Please. No joke, guys. It's been quiet here all day. Now I got the garbage truck and leaf blowers. I'm not sure what's happening, and I am not amused. Okay. These are the cards for masculine, for feminine, unless you feel I have it reversed. Flip it. In the extended, I'm going to pull 3 cards for the connection together, the two of you together. Then I'll be looking at advice or action steps from spirit, messages from the masculine to the feminine, messages from the feminine to the masculine, and then outcome timing cards. Outcome and timing can be more about what you can expect by in a certain amount of time. I usually give a range. Or it can just be more of your next best steps. So we'll see how that rolls out. My mind is on all the noise and distractions, and that's not good. So stay with me. Masculine here, this is about reunion, redemption, forgiveness, reconciliation. I feel that this is them. They want to offer a fresh start at the passion here. This feels like a reignition, but they're being friend-zoned or rejected. And we have a feminine here, brand new, like turn the page. So this can be end of an old relationship and beginning of a new one. It can be the end of a difficult chapter within this connection and a fresh start at endings and new beginnings within the connection. It can be either, but regardless, this is a feminine who has manifested this, who went through a whole lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, maybe a little bit of obsession, and could still be. This is present energy here. I feel that even though there's a fresh new start here to some degree, it's causing anxiety and a little bit of OCD. I'm feeling the OCD here because I'm looking at someone who is in a mindset of abandonment, may be perceiving some abandonment. And it's very possible that this masculine, because they've been hurt before, may be cold shouldering this feminine, may be emotionally distant from this feminine. So we'll have to look at that. But yeah, I feel like these two energies feel very aligned to me. And it feels like it's a miscue. Feels like a miscue. So let me get into that. Masculine, 3 of Swords. That's air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why is the masculine here in the 3 of Swords? Yeah. Judgment comes out again. This is, you know, redemption after heartache. This could be a third-party situation, and this masculine is showing up in the energy of either a desire for forgiveness or to like to be forgiven or to forgive, looking for a second chance. There may be some trepidation and some fear about getting hurt. Yes, there were some major games here. Some major games. This Five of Swords is very much a winning at all cost. I've said that before. It's not on the level. It's something being done behind someone's back. So like a stab in the back. Yeah, and now this masculine's pulling away. Four of Pentacles. Very guarded energy here. With regard to who? With regard to the soulmate. Past energy being resolved, judgment, second chances, redemption, forgiveness, reconciliation, reunion. Wanting to move forward. Knight of Wands, though, is sort of... Let me pull another card here. Yeah. Got some Leo energy here, and this Knight of Wands feels like this is a masculine who really wants to reconcile and move toward happiness here. The Knights take action, right? The Knight of Wands gets a bad rap because it's Sagittarian energy. It frequently cycles back through, making the same mistakes over and over and over again. Very much an energy of bravado, acting on impulse, which I see the impulse right here, and then not having the staying power. But in other instances, it can be a return. It's just a passionate return. And since we see the Judgment card here, which is also a return to the twin, and we see the twin soulmate energies up here, and then the card of happiness, I do feel like this is a masculine who in their recent energy either expressed the desire or just thought through the steps of returning to happiness in this connection. Even if it was a little impulsive, the intention behind it so far right here feels good. I am going to take this card, the Fool, on the bottom of the deck. It feels almost like this was a masculine. Let me show you what it looks like to me. Right? Look. Got the Knight chasing their happiness there, moving fast and furious toward the happiness, and then the Fool also looking at the happiness. Brand new day, leap of faith into what? Into the sun, into their happiness. That's Aquarian energy there. So we have Scorpio, Aquarius, Sag, Leo. Everyone's coming to play, guys. It's a party. I do feel this is a masculine who really was in the energy of let's have a reset. Even though they feel like they got stabbed in the back and their energy is pulled back right now. This Page of Wands begs to differ with that. Page of Wands, present energy, please. All right. So even though this is a masculine who's kind of stuck in some aspects because they're afraid of getting hurt, they're really wanting to move forward. So this Page of Wands almost feels like an invitation, a flirtatious overture, right? An overture. A pass, you know, an advance of either like a flirtatious or sexual nature. Let's go. Energy of Chariot. Let's go. Let's move forward. It's also a card of victory, and it feels very aspirational. And there's the 5. Interesting. Don't know how to access the warmth of this connection. Feeling really left out in the cold. Feeling stabbed in the back. So I feel like for those of you who I'm speaking to, for a vast majority, this overture was made. The advance was made. The offer was offered, whatever it is. and it was not received well. It was not received well. Whoo, 4 cups. 4 cups moving forward here. Okay. So I feel what I'm seeing is last card, Magician. There we go. 10 of Cups underneath. Okay. So I'm already out of space. So what I see here in the, coming in the future, this 4 of Cups is somehow, it is a card of rejection. It can be friend zoning somebody, not really seeing. This is a card of not really seeing someone's value. This is another card of being devalued, which is what the masculine got in the energy oracle. I feel like this, in the future, there's this Queen of Swords, Gemini, that would be you here. And we have the masculine. Look at the masculine looking at that Queen of Swords, right? Like, don't you see me? I'm right here. She's looking straight ahead. Like, look, ain't nobody got time for this. Are we going to have this conversation? Are we going to get cut to the chase, or are we not? So we have the energy of the Queen of Swords here. Feels not in their highest vibration, feels a little stubborn. But the masculine does too. There's some stuck energy here, but you have all the tools to manifest what needs to be manifested in this connection to move toward this 10 of Cups, right? The 10 of Cups is what is underneath. It is what the masculine is aiming for in this connection. They're calling on the energy, their energy as magician, having all the tools at their disposal to manifest what they want. Even if they have to go through an icy Queen of Swords. And that's what I feel. I feel this is iciness here on the part of the Queen, and a masculine looking right, saying, hey, what's up? You're going to miss an opportunity here. Why are you friend zoning me? Why are you ignoring me? Look at the body language. Why are you ignoring me? I'm your Ace of Cups. So I do feel there's I feel this Queen of Swords is this woman holding a coin. That's what I feel. And I do feel it's the Gemini feminine. For many of you, not all of you, for many of you, you're going to be like, yep. Magician, Gemini, and Virgo energy. The Emperor is Aries. I think I said Chariot is Cancerian energy. And then the 10 of Cups underneath would be the happily ever after, if this masculine can manifest what they're trying to manifest. Okay. So for the feminine, and now I have no space. It's crazy. We have the World. Endings and new beginnings, please, for this feminine. It's not going to come without a little bit of overwhelm. 7 of Cups. There's a lot to process here on an emotional level. And this is a feminine who wants to lay the burden down. 10 of Wands. And this is really offloading some baggage here. An energy that feels that it's been weighing on their mind a lot, weighing on their emotions. That's what this ending is. It's like, let's shake this off. All the drama here. Let's shake it off. Shake it off. So I do feel I'm dealing with a feminine who's ending a burdensome cycle after having working through the emotions of it all. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. It is a card of manifestation, but yeah, manifesting some fairness, some balance. Justice is Libra energy, but the air energy, there's some, I feel that because I'm seeing this 9 of Swords. So for some of you, it's about it's a feminine who's trying to manifest some new situation that is more fair and balanced, right? because the overwhelm, and this is just too much. It's been a heavy load to bear. I've said that before. Yeah. And this is a feminine who's manifesting stability. Like, if you want me, put a ring on it, is kind of what I feel this feminine is saying. When you walk through that gate, you're in Ten of Pentacles land. It's a new path. It's a new path. That's what this Fool wants, is a new path to happiness. So in this regard, I feel these two energies are very simpatico. Yeah, the new path, right? Two of Wands underneath. So this is a feminine who's manifesting a new level of stability, a new path to walk towards stability that is more balanced and fair. Oh, for the love of gosh. I mean, that took me forever. Nine of Swords is the present energy. Why is the Nine of Swords here now, please? Yeah, really stressing everything and wanting to move to calmer waters. This is a moving away from that anxiety. Persevering, overcoming that challenge. This is what this is, right? I can persevere, but I gotta be able to let it all go. And I feel like this is a feminine who's letting it all go, who's persevering and overcoming this challenge. More Leo energy, moving away from all this anxiety, the upset. But we have the Five of Pentacles going forward. It does not. What's the Five of Pentacles for here? Going forward for this Gemini feminine. I should say just the feminine, but I feel this is a feminine who doesn't feel they're unconditionally loved. There's an energy of abandonment here. Another energy of being devalued. In that respect, there's some mirroring in this connection that has to do with self-worth. And that's what we get on the bottom. Yep, you know. If you're here as a feminine, you know exactly what I'm talking about. High Priestess, Pisces energy, on top of that Empress. So now we have the Emperor and the Empress both showing up in this reading. I'm going to take it to the extended now, Gemini, and I'm pulling cards just like this for the connection, and then the other cards as I described before. So if this is speaking your storyline and you would like to follow me to the extended, the link is below. Otherwise, I hope to see you on a future reading or over in the Priestess Lounge on Facebook. Have a great month of April. I'll see you next week. Bye.